11:30, almost the afternoon. I've already worked my Uber shift for this morning. Had a great day. Pretty busy. Started off at my original stop, which I go to every day, sit in the hotel parking lot, and I usually get a ping from usually the hotel that takes me into the airport, and then that usually decides the rest of my day. But today I happened to be going right down the street into the next town over to pick up this lady that was on her way to work. It was around 7:15. She had to be there at 8, and we were going about 7 to 9 minutes down the road. So she had to request an Uber fairly early to make sure she got to work on time. When I found that out, of course, it's Monday. Nobody wants to go to work, period, let alone Monday, and you have to go in early to request a ride to make sure you got there on time. But when I was talking to her, she was kind of tired. It's Monday. We're all tired on Monday. We're all tired until Friday, I do believe. But yeah, so I got to talking to her, and I was like, what time do you have to be to work? She said 8, and I'm like, oh, and she's like, do you guys not have any, because I have to request them pretty early, the Uber drivers, she's like, because it usually takes a good 15, 20 minutes for them to get there sometimes, if she gets one at all. So, but anyway, so we're talking to her, and I'm like, oh man, that kind of stinks. So I'm thinking in my head, like I said in the other video, how I try to do something kind for somebody every day, and it was my very first one out the gate today, because I don't know about you, it's when you think about it, it's like, what could I do something for somebody today that's nice, that would help them out throughout their day? And you never know what you're going to face every day, especially doing this, or in life in general, but it was so simple. She got in and we were chit-chatting a little bit, and she was saying how she was tired, and a couple times she just took a deep breath in and just kind of, here we go, it's Monday. Every single person probably did that this morning that had to go into work. But I was on my way there, and I'm like, is there a way? I said, is there a place that you want to stop? I said, I have time. We can stop by and get some coffee for you. Maybe that'll help you wake you up and get your Monday started. And she's like, yeah, actually. And her voice just changed. When you're riding in an Uber, I've never been afraid to ask. We've always been willing to tip the Uber drivers whenever we've been out of state, or any time we're traveling. When we go up to Cleveland, we've always, need to stop at a convenience store or something on the way. We're not like, hey, can you drive us 20 minutes down the road? But if you pass someplace, do you mind stopping over? So that's what I did. I used my own thing that my Uber drivers have always been nice to me about. And I said, do you mind if we... I said, I can stop anyways. I told her, I said, I don't mind stopping. She goes, yeah. So she's a little bit excited. She came out on the way there. She's like, oh, I just realized she forgot to pack her breakfast too. So the poor thing's in somebody else's car, relying on another transportation. She definitely probably needed a kick of caffeine to get going on this Monday. And then obviously the poor thing was going to be hungry if we hadn't stopped. So anyway, so we stopped there, and she came out, and she's like, thank you so much. And she got a little bit more talky. It just seemed to, that flat air, you just add a little bit of air to it, and it just like pumps you up for the day. So I really hope, taking 2 seconds out of my day to pull over at a place, we were literally going right by it, to take my time out of the day just to stop, and I hope that it makes her week that much better. So on our way there, we were talking. She goes, do you make your own schedule, or are you always over here? I'm like, well, yeah, I usually start right here, so I'm gonna head over same direction all week, and hopefully she can sleep. I'm like, well, I'll be at this location, you can go ahead and request me. I'll make sure that I'm at the same place. I said, just request it within, so she could sleep in a little bit more, that security. There's a lot of people that either don't have a car, for whatever reason, that you're not driving at this time, that you need to use that transportation, especially going to and from work, I hope that if I don't pick her up tomorrow, I hope somebody else does, but I'll just make sure that she can sleep a little bit longer, and I'll definitely stop and get her coffee every morning if that's what makes her day a little bit better. So today, or tomorrow, especially tomorrow, any Uber drivers, Lyft drivers that are out there, if you're picking people up, especially for work, ask them what their time frame is. Ask them if they, if they seem a little down and out, if they seem like they need some coffee, because I bet you got coffee or something to drink while you're headed off for your driving today. Just see if, a simple cup of coffee. You sit in the car, you don't even have to do anything. And 9 times out of 10, I've probably done 50 some Uber rides now, close to, I think I was at 44 last week, so I just hit 5 today. So yeah, close to 50. I've stopped at probably 5 or 6 gas stations. People ask all the time, and it's really not that big of a deal. And most, 9 out of 10 times, people will seriously ask you, can I get you something? Just as a gesture to be nice, because you're doing them a favor. Like I said, I had stuff of my own to drink, so I was totally fine. But yeah, Mondays stink. But I hope that this lady's Monday is 100% better, just because she had a little bit of cup of coffee, a little assurance that there will be an Uber driver close to her location, so maybe she can sleep a little 10, 15 minutes earlier or in later than she normally would have had to.